Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 31 of Social Chats. I'm Catherine, aired with Keep It Simple Social Media, and I'm so happy to be joined today by the lovely Tracey Hicks with All Things Real Estate. Hello, Tracy. Hi. All Things Real Estate is a company based out of Portland, Oregon. It started in 2014, and Tracy, feel free to correct me if I say something wrong, but it started in 2014 with a realtor and a graphic designer that wanted to do something different with marketing collaterals. So they were tired of flat, bland, and just kind of ordinary marketing collaterals. So they decide to offer well-designed marketing materials such as for sale signs and stickers, open house and yard signs, and so on. And what they do is absolutely beautiful. You have to go on allthingsrealestate.com and you can check them out on Instagram. Their account is really, really, really fun. Allthingsrealestate.com is also where you can buy their products. Now, a quick note about Social Chat. Social Chat is a weekly live show that we've put together to help small businesses learn from leaders in their industry. We'll also save the keynote notes of this episode on our website and embed the video at keepitsocialmedia.com. Now, this is my favorite part, and this is the... Hi.
Thank you.
To Keep It Simple Social Media, Social Chats. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Let's start with your business. So I did a bit of an intro, but how did it all started? I think it's a phenomenal case study for small businesses. So I'll switch the screen to you, and I'll let you tell a bit of your story.
Yeah. So I was a realtor for about 12, 13 years before I decided to do this. So I've had my license now 13 years. So I keep my real estate license. I'm not active anymore. I stopped realtoring about a year or 2 years ago to just solely focus on all things real estate. So I'm not a graphic designer, although I'm kind of a wannabe graphic designer. I know good design. I love good design, and real estate has really been lacking in that. So we saw a need for it. It started with the home buyer journals, which was one of our first products that we came up with, that I came up with for a client. I had a buyer that kept wanting to see the same houses that we had literally been inside. So I was like, I'm going to make you a journal, and you can write down all the houses we've seen and make notes and cross the ones out you don't like, and keep track that way. That then she's not calling me about how, I don't want to say wasting my time, but that's what a lot of time is spent with realtors, is with their clients and figuring out, it's not just about looking at houses, and it's so much more. So I created this journal for her, and I was like, oh my gosh, every realtor needs to have this to give to their buyer clients. And then on the inside cover, we created, no, I don't have one. I have a notebook, but they look like this. This is my notebook that I've been scribbling all over. But they're just a little journal, and inside they can keep track of everything. But on the inside cover, it has the realtor's information, so it becomes a marketing tool. So once we developed that, sorry, I'm trying to open this to show you, but this one just says this belongs to, but on the journals, it has 3 sections, one for your realtor, one for your mortgage, and then one extra if you are going to give them to somebody else to use for marketing. But so anyway, it became a marketing tool for realtors, and also when you meet with new clients, and hey, Karen, I love that I just popped up right there. I get to say hi to people. So, being able to market yourself and give your clients something of value, and not just a pen or some mints or, something that has somebody else's company logo all over it. So anyway, it started with the journals, and then it quickly turned into, okay, how do we get people into the store to see the journals, and if they don't even know what they are, they don't know that they need them. And we know realtors need sold stickers and sale pending, so that was our second product. We did sold stickers and did the cursive with the heart. I can't believe I didn't bring any in here. And that was our first fun design that we did, and people just loved it, and it was really exciting for us to be able to have. And it was very different and unique. It's the cursive with the heart, and people really love that. So it quickly turned into a product. It turned into a store really quickly. So we started doing the welcome signs and the yard signs. Realtors need, what's up, Michigan? Realtors need open Sunday and open Saturday signs. Their brokerages usually just give them open house today signs. But again, in marketing yourself and marketing the home and doing the best job that you can for your clients, your sellers, if you put a sign out on Wednesday or Thursday that says this house is open on Sunday, then people are, that are walking by or that are driving by the house or just want to come to the open house, then they know it's open on Sunday. So it gives the house a little bit of pre-marketing, and it also gives realtors an opportunity to do more for their clients and for their listings. So yeah, that's how it happened. And then Shopify, which is in Canada, is really the only way that we could have done this. I don't know how people and entrepreneurs I just don't know how they built e-commerce and built websites before there was Shopify. I mean, you had to know coding and all of that. So Shopify has been really just a pillar to our business and being able to ship worldwide and all over the United States. So 90% of our business is e-commerce, and about 10% is walk-in traffic.
Oh, wow.
So social media is really important, obviously, because we need to show, we need to be able to showcase our products to everybody. And if it wasn't for social media and Shopify, we probably wouldn't exist.
That's phenomenal. And then, which brings us to our second point. Your social media accounts are rocking, and it's really interesting because I found you completely randomly on Instagram Live, and the logo caught my attention, spinning on the top, and I start watching you live, and I was like, this woman is great, and I went to see what your account was like, and then I went to your website, so I'm like the perfect target for all your audience. And so how about you talk to us a little bit about your wonderful social media accounts. I mean, I think Instagram's got over 88,000 followers and a really big presence on Facebook as well. So is there a key to your success? So how did you came about to build such a fantastic audience?
So it did start in the beginning. We were trying to figure out, and social media evolves so quickly and you have to keep up. And realtors are really kind of behind the curve on that because they're still human interacting. So their social media is secondary to them. And so, and I'm a realtor, and so that's my brain too. And we knew that with our Instagram account, we needed to show pictures of our products because nobody had ever seen them or heard of them before, because it's not just a brand new company, but they're really brand new products. They're things that haven't been around before. So there was a lot of explanation and obviously images and our ADD-ness that we all have, and Instagram is just a perfect platform for us to be able to show a picture. So in the beginning, we were trying to figure out exactly how to do that. We were taking pictures, we were looking at other people's Instagram accounts on what we liked that they were doing, and then we started taking really cute pictures of product shots. That's really kind of become a big thing in social media. And so really, again, just looking at other people's accounts and what we like, that's really kind of how we started the Instagram account. And then, building up a presence is really hard on social media. It takes a long time, and you have to constantly tell people to go to your Instagram and go to your Facebook page. So we actually hired a company that we just found on Instagram that helps grow accounts. And but we didn't want it to be those robot comments, that you get on your Instagram. Nice pic, great profile, send me a message or whatever. we didn't want it to be that. And we found a company called SoGrow out of California, and he actually worked for a larger app company or something and decided to go out on his own. He had this idea and decided to go on his own and develop this app. So basically what it does is it goes into people's profiles and likes a bunch of their pictures. And then that causes people to say, you know, okay, who is this person or who is this company that's liking all my stuff? So it causes them to come to our profile and check us out. And it's all hashtag based. So we give them all of our hashtags that we use. And so all of our followers are realtors or in the real estate industry. There might be a few in there that randomly get, that we get followed, but Instagram, you can only follow 6,000 people at a time. So, you know, that whole follow me and I'll follow you back thing doesn't really work on Instagram because there's a total imbalance. So trying to figure that out, you know, and also we want to we interact with all of our Instagram people. That's actually me. If somebody hashtags us and I go in and see their picture, I'm the one, we do the heart eyes because we do it 3 times because we really, really love seeing our customers' pictures. And that's just kind of our thing. And so I'll go on to their page. So that's me actually seeing their Instagram because they've hashtagged us. And so we developed that community, the hashtag all things real estate. And when we ship out our products, we have a packaging card that tells them to hashtag their pictures, all things real estate, and then we can find their images and repost. So our Instagram account quickly became an entire page of reposting our customers' posts with our products because realtors like to see how they're being used. They like to see other realtors. And it's pretty cool. We're like, oh, somebody in New York is wearing one of our hats, or, you know, somebody in Ohio is using one of our welcome signs. So, and it's instant content. I don't have to curate content at all. I just go in and repost people's pictures. So that's how our Instagram, and then it organically, you know, we use the SoGrow account. It actually just got bought. We just got an email. It got bought up by or they sold it to a larger company, I think, but they're going to keep it the same. But it's like $20 a month, and they've been really fantastic with us, and that's what helped grow our account as fast as it did. And I think now it's just more organic, which is what we want.
This is really interesting. You know what I really like is that in the packages that you include an actual card and something that's real, because I think with the whole social media thing, everything is so virtual. And then when you actually get a tangible good, it really makes you in a way want to take action even more because
exactly. And people get really excited about getting our packages and, you know, being able to have cute, fun products to be able to market themselves has been, you know, it's just really exciting for them. And the realtor community is a little bit different than the, I always say this, than the common general public. Realtors are they're realtors for a reason. You know, they're ADD and they have lots of, you know, they have to take on everybody's emotions, and I mean it's just it's a really hard job. So having something cute and fun for them is you know, I love the realtor community, and that's why I'm doing it, is so that they can not come off as the car salesman that people think realtors are. So hopefully this will help in doing that.
Yeah, for sure. Heather was a managing broker for about 30 years, and we worked the big majority of our clients are real estate agents, and the people that take our social media boot camp are realtors as well. And it's a fun crowd. And I really like how all your products bring a personal feel to what otherwise would be a real estate transaction. And I was looking at there's one with, it's the house, you know, that you can put the people in the house.
Yes.
There was this old couple, and there was something, I think a house plus love is home or something. Yeah. They were so adorable, and it really brings you out of just this selling transaction and into this is the home that you're provided to someone or helping them downsize. And so I think your products are phenomenal, and it's really doing what intend to do.
And that's exactly, back to, just real quickly on that, it's about the story, and people really love the story behind it. And so realtors really get to showcase what it is that they do, and they, you know, they get to add the human side to it, just like you say. And so with our products, they're able to do that, and it gives them the ideas, because realtors never even, you know, thought of that. And now it's catching on more and more, but our testimonial props are definitely one of our probably biggest sellers.
Oh, testimonial props. Awesome.
Yep, that's what those are called.
Oh, okay. So people can do a video testimonial? Is that?
Or just a picture, you know, and then you tell the story. So it's kind of a testimonial to, you know, the sale or the, you know, the transaction.
Yeah, yeah, amazing. And the big key. I love the big key. I just bought a house, so this is all like.
Yes.
I wish my realtor had a big key.
Your brain.
Like, wait a minute. Okay, so we touched about user-generated content, and I think it's really smart. How in your bio you put the hashtag as well, so if someone goes on your account, they see the hashtag that they can use, and it tells them, you know, if you want your image to be reposted on our account, this is the hashtag you use. So it really goes full circle, and yeah, that's smart, and I think it's a great way to use other people's content. Then I would say, as a business, what would you have to say if you had one tip to say for small business owners or people that are starting up or that are just kind of getting out there? What would you, something you wish maybe someone had told you when you first started?
You know, it's hard to say. Like, I'm actually working with a friend of mine who's starting a business, and I was like, dang, I wish I would have had me, you know, as a friend when I was starting off. Like, she's getting all my, you know, mistakes that I made, but don't be afraid to make mistakes, and we're all human. And when you're dealing with customers, yeah, they get, you know, they'll get upset about their order not coming on time or whatever, but in the end, again, we're all human beings. So being your authentic self and not trying, I mean, I think a lot of people are saying that a lot these days when it comes to social media. Don't try to be something that you're not. You know, even though this person over here is really successful by doing it that way, you need to do what works for you. You're never going to do it if you're not being you, because you don't want to. And so consistency is obviously really important. So I'd say, yeah, don't be afraid of mistakes. You have to take risks sometimes. And I think that entrepreneurs in general just have that spirit anyway. So don't be afraid to, you know, take that risk and and learn from your mistakes. You're going to make them every day, all day.
Yeah, that's okay. That's awesome. Thank you. And yeah, be genuine and don't be afraid to mess up and stand back and keep going.
Right.
And so on Instagram, there's a new, I know Instagram works with Shopify, and there's a new feature that is starting to roll in where you can actually see a product on Instagram and just click on it and buy it. Is that something that you guys have looked into?
Yeah, we actually have been doing it for quite a while. Instagram actually chose us as one of the accounts because we were, I know, right? Congratulations. I know. We were kind of an early adopter on it, but, and then when Shopify came in and said, oh, you know, we're offering this now, I'm like, that's really awesome, because a lot of people are like, how'd you get that on there? And I was like, I don't even know. Instagram just chose us. We did message them a few times and ask, but, you know, I don't know where, if you send Facebook or Instagram a message, where does that really go? I have no idea. So, so yeah, we did get chosen. It was probably because we have a large following. I'm sure that had something to do with it. But yeah, now Shopify users or Shopify accounts get to use that. And I haven't looked into the analytics side of it, so I'm not quite sure how many people are actually clicking on that and shopping. You know, with the climate of social media and privacy and all that stuff that's happening as we speak. I'm not sure how many people actually, I have never gone on Facebook and bought something before. So I don't know how often that happens, but again, even if people see the name or, you know, you got to see something what 7, 8, 9 times before you actually buy it, I think is the general rule. So even if they see that they have that option, then that's really, it's great for us because they'll eventually come and buy it, especially if we keep telling them they need it.
Yeah. And I buy stuff on Instagram. Actually, I just started I was watching this little video and then it said, just buy it now. And within 1 second, it was so seamless. And I think first it wasn't a huge purchase. It was like a little kitchen gadget, but I think what's great is how it's all seamless now. Like you literally just click a button and that's it. You're in.
Yeah.
You bought it, and then you're like, oh, well, that's that. And then after you get a glass of wine, it's 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock the next morning. You're like, oh, yeah. But I think it's really great. And so do you use Facebook as well then to market, or Facebook advertising or all that?
Yeah, Facebook advertising, that's really what changed the dynamic of our store, everything. So basically December of last year, gosh, it's already April. So January, oh my gosh, 2016, probably in November or December, we started with a company doing our Facebook ads, and we were quickly getting a huge return, an ROI on our ads. And I think a lot of that has to do with realtors. They're finally getting on all things real estate. They're finally getting on Facebook and, creating their Facebook page. And again, they're always kind of behind the curve. I mean, we still have people in here that are like, how do you post on Instagram? And so we're constantly, helping them like, okay, you're not leaving here until you have an account. You need at least an Instagram account, especially realtors, because they get to take all the cool pictures of houses and doorknobs. I mean, stuff that people really love about real estate. Everybody loves real estate. So it's such a great way to showcase what you do and the fun part of it, not just, I sold another house. So we started our Facebook ads. We realized that realtors were quickly at least clicking on the ad, and we were getting some really good traction. So I think I started off with like $500. And I was really nervous because we had a bad experience prior with a company that did our Facebook ads, and really I lost a lot of money. So I was a little gun shy about that and I wasn't sure about hiring another company. And then finally I was like, I can't get to the next level without Facebook ads, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want to figure it out because I'm constantly figuring everything else out with the website and the store and all of that. So that's another good piece of advice, is don't try to do stuff that you can't do. Like if you're not a techie person, don't try to build a website. Have somebody else do it for you, and then you do the parts that you're good at. And you have to spend money to make money, and that's really, really true. So we started with $500 in Facebook ads, and quickly, within probably 3 or 4 days, he came back to us and said, okay, I know you're a little worried or whatever, but I really think you need to throw some more money at this ad. So we doubled it to 1,000. And then, so it took a little while to take off. In December of 2016, we sold $30,000 in products, and that was after a year of, building momentum and building the store. January of 2017, so literally about a month to 2 months later, we tripled our sales. We did $90,000 in sales. So we knew it was working, and we knew that we had to continue to do that. So we do about between $10,000 and $15,000 a month in Facebook ads, but it's $15,000, but some of that goes to Google, some of that's going to Pinterest, and some of it's going to Instagram, but the majority of the money is going to Facebook ads. So knowing what we know today and what's going on with Facebook and all of that, I have a really fantastic email marketing person, and we use MailChimp, and they're really fantastic. So she just did this whole researched overview of our whole business, our website, how we curate customers and all of that. And she's a very human person when it comes to emails and technology and all that. So she did this whole overview, and it was really fantastic. So I'll give you, this cost me about, well, it cost me a lot of money for her to do this because she's well worth her time. So I'm giving you some free advice here. And I never thought of this because I'm so immersed in my business, but she said, think about, and I hope Facebook's not listening, think about Facebook and Instagram and all of the social media stuff, and then think about your customers and your email lists and the people that you talk to, you know, whether that's every week or however often you're emailing. Your Facebook and your ads and all of that is rented space. You are renting space for those ads. So if that ever goes away, there goes your marketing plan. But if you have your email list and you're interacting with your customers and you're figuring out what they want, you're listening to them, then that you own that space. That is your space. That is your website. That's your blog. That's your, you know, that's your avenue to your customers. They're your customers. So we're going to start slowly but surely shifting that money towards, you know, our own space instead of our rented space. So that was a mind shift for me too, because we're doing so well on Facebook, and but you know, it's just the way it is, and you just got to think of it differently. So
yeah, I think marketing, it's like this big pie, right? You end up dividing.
Yes.
That's what we teach in our social media bootcamp for real estate agents. That like print advertising is not completely gone either. Your community PR involvement when you're out there with people, not gone either. And then Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all this, Pinterest, it's great brand awareness. And then it's funny you say that, because that's something that we teach, is that eventually you want to direct people to your website is your end goal, where because you own it and it's yours. And then so yeah, that's really interesting. I think it's a little bit of both. People tend to find a one-stop shop for a marketing solution that's going to solve all their sales things, but a little bit of everything is great. It's great to mix it up. So we're almost at the end of our half hour. That goes by so fast. Where can people find about you? I know that you have a store in Portland. Is that correct?
We do. We have a storefront, which is, we're on 1037 Southeast Ash. If you're in Portland, or if you ever visit Portland and you're in real estate, come by and see us. But it's also our offices. We do our fulfillment out of here, and it's our storage. So we lucked out with a really great building, and so that's another thing that people ask us about a lot is, you know, do you need the brick and mortar? And people wanted us to franchise, and that's something that I can tell all your viewers that nobody else knows about yet. We're getting ready to launch our sales rep program. So we've talked about it a little bit. People really wanted us to franchise, and I want to be able to sell your products. And we have an affiliate program, but that doesn't really fulfill what people wanted. And we did a lot of research. I really thought we were going to franchise. I mean, I really thought like I built this business and now everybody else can do it too. But we really looked at it, and it just would probably never make enough money because, you know, your customer base is just realtors. It's not the general public. So you have a small pool of people that would come shop at your store, and it probably wouldn't sustain it, and we wouldn't stop doing our e-commerce. So we scrapped the franchise model, and we're going to go with the sales rep model, which is really cool. It's like business in a box. So we're going to launch that hopefully by the end of the week. I'm still working on the wholesale site. But I know, right? It's really exciting because people really want to be involved, and they love our stuff, and they want to be able to, you know, tell everybody about it. So this is their chance, and they get to make money at it because they buy our products wholesale and they sell it for retail and keep the cash. So we're really excited about it.
That's awesome. And so so Portland, also one thing I really wanted to mention, because that really stood out for me, is that everything is designed, printed, and shipped out of Portland. So that's really awesome in our days. And online they can go to allthingsrealestate.com. Allthingsrealestatestore.com,
or we shorten it and say ATREstore.com. You can go to that too.
Perfect.
We could buy that domain as well.
There you go. So we're going to put all the links into this post and on the keynotes and the other companies you talked about and the key points that you mentioned about growing a business, about social media and the success of your social media, tips for small businesses. So all that great stuff. And I'm going to listen to it, type it down, keep the best part of it. It's going to be on our blog at keepitsimplesocialmedia.com. Tracey, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on our show. Oh, wait, people want to cheers you more.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll be in touch. We'll be following you closely.
Thank you. Thank you for finding us and having me, you guys.
Thanks. Take care, Tracey.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye. So that wraps up episode 31 of Social Chats. We had the absolute pleasure to have Tracey Hicks with All Things Real Estate at allthingsrealestatestore.com. Please go have a look at their product, have a look at their Instagram and Facebook accounts, and make sure to follow them. And that's it. That's a wrap for our episode. We'll be live next week talking more about marketing and strategy. And have a beautiful end of the day. Thank you.